innocent. Me say me a fucking monkey. Me a fucking monkey. And I have to run on that truck.
Tell them again, sorry.
I have to run on that truck.
We don't blood clot vote. We don't vote. Whenever go with them bumper clot election, we don't vote for nobody. We don't go suck no matter. We don't vote. We don't have to go down. You don't have to go down. You want to have to go down. I don't be a blood clot now to tell. Be a lie when you kill the people that will not tell lie. Not cheap. Boy, wicked.
On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some updates. And we're going to start it off in the trouble, the war-torn, the crime-riddled St. James Police Division, where on Thursday, the 12th of September, sometime around 5 p.m. in the evening, a barrage of gunshots rang out in the vicinity of Clock, smack in the middle of downtown Mobay. Now, this criminal element here, presently on your screen, identified as 28-year-old Ikytaul Winter, otherwise known as Nathaniel in the criminal underworld, was on the receiving end of them fatal bullet there. He's from the infamous Ketan Lane community in Mount Salem in St. James. Now, it is alleged that one man approached the car that he was sitting in. It's a taxi car. And allegedly opened gunfire. Well, not allegedly. That was proven because he's no longer among the land of the living. The man fired some fatal can wound to him upper body and head, leaving him lifeless, sitting upright in the back of the taxi. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, them see him spread out like a sheet in a back of the taxi there. So them take him out, carry him go hospital, not in a bid to save him life, because he was basically a done deal right there and then. But them carry him go to the hospital just to officially pronounce him, you know what. So now On The Spot News Media promise him I gotta do some digging to figure out where it come from and who could have really carry off such a brazen knockings and clappings. And who and behold, guess who carried out that brazen daylight knockings and clappings in a clock? Right there so in the middle of Montego Bay, downtown. We are talking about a criminal element identified as Jerry. Now, this criminal element, he has been featured on The Spot News Media in recent times. Well, in not so recent times. You remember the criminal element beside him known as Papi. I featured him over and over again until Papi time get expire and Fim can chump, and he was taken out by Officer Yeman Pican team. Now Jerry was Papi, right and Nakis and Clappis. Now Jerry is on the run because we get to understand say Officer Yeman Pican team pull up on him base them couple of times well for flag him out. But him get word in the streets quick and fast and disappear. And for some reason, him feel like say the little gathering pan him hand. I save him. But him no understand say more time, the Almighty Creator always give us more than enough chances for we redeem ourselves. And if we don't really see it fit from within, if we do the right thing, then we get expired. Yeah, man, and we think just get lily down. So Jerry is presently on the run for the fatal knockings and clappings of another criminal element, Ikytaul Winter. As I stated, a little small internal beef a go on within the ranks of the KDF. And right now it has spill over in the streets of Montego Bay. Yeah, man. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrew South Police Division, detectives attached to the St. Andrew South Police Division has finally laid official charges against this criminal element here. Presently on your screen, the old dirty kind boy, 30-year-old Romario Grant, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Kaka. Now it is said that he is believed to be among a group of criminal elements who can up and take the life of this woman presently on your screen along Nelson Road in Kingston on Wednesday, June 26th of this year. So he has officially been charged with the fatal knockings and clappings of 59-year-old Irene Leng, also of the said community in which she lost her life. So in addition to fatal knockings and clappings, Kaka has also been charged with possession of prohibited weapon, possession of prohibited ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. So for those who don't remember what really go on, reports from the police suggest that sometime around 7:30 p.m., the female Irene Leng was sitting on a chair at her gate when armed criminal elements drove up, traveling in a white Toyota Probox motor car. It is said that the criminal elements exited the motor car and opened fire, hitting her all over the upper body and head. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, the female was found suffering from a portion of wounds all over the upper body and head. The police transported her to the hospital in a bid to save her life, but she was officially pronounced you know what. So after he was captured in a security dragnet in the Kingston Eastern Police Division, he was later officially charged following investigations. Now his accomplices are currently being sought by the Huntsby Police. Yeah, man. So another decent spot of work again by the squaddy there. Now over there in the neighboring troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, the community of Craigtown has been rocked with yet again another fatal knockings and clappings of a man said to be a senior citizen. Now the entire Craigtown wail, weep and mourn as they have lost a 61-year-old man. This man presently on your screen identified as Vincent Lyons. Now it is said that he is a bar operator. He was standing along Madden Street in the community when armed criminal elements walk upon him, brawling in front of everybody, and just start knock it and clap it upon him, leaving him lifeless. He was, however, rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital in a bid to save his life, but he was officially pronounced you know what. Now, whole heap of the ones and ones them really grieve about what go on in a Craigtown, and a whole heap of people start speak out against what go on in a Craigtown right now. But for some reason, it seems as if some of you are rather surprised to see the outcome of what is happening. Now, Vincent Lyons is the father of this man presently on your screen, identified by his alias as Bigger, one of the former reputed gang leaders in Craigtown, who is a rival of the Craigtown strongman, the man where really I take over the place right now. And we all know who I'm making reference to. Yes, me I talk about Rick Dick, The Dan will live over there in Philadelphia in the United States of America. Now the man will end up losing 3 points last night. The fact that he's Bigger's father and Bigger is Guest's father, well, that makes him Guest's grandfather, another known and reputed criminal element, a top tier member in the Craigtown gang also. So you have Craigtown, we're split in a two. One set a war with the other. So criminal elements aligned to Rick Dick, a war against criminal elements aligned to Bigger and Guest for years. Many lose them 3 points in the war there, including family members of the Lyons and also family members and friends of Rick Dick. In fact, Rick Dick even lose a son in the war there. Bigger them and Guest them lose cousins, uncle, father and grandfather in the said war. So why are you all even surprised? The last elderly man will lose him 3 points, basically same place, was also a relative of Bigger and Guest. So I'm pretty sure that his father would have been smart enough to know, say, if them slap with that man there, why they wouldn't come slap with me? It is said that a two little criminal elements from down a Craigtown bottom there, so them walk up right behind the park, same place where Bigger used to park, and then them come through the park and go in at the bar, go clap with Bigger father and Guest grandfather, just like that. Now many people point fingers and I say, boy, a whole heap of what you see go on right now is politically motivated. Well, it may trickle down to that now, but we all know, say, I know this where the war come from. Many people are point towards Pumbles and fear set we share defend. And many people are point to say, boy, the PNP, the head of the People's National Party, need to do something about that because a theme constituency, a theme little territory in that segment there, Craigtown too. So him need to step in and stamp ground and get the place organized. But we all know, say, this warrior way bigger than politics, even though politics play a role in it. But I wouldn't see it as a political war of such. It's more so a war for control over the turf. And sad to say, my peeps, those who don't know how in a Craigtown look, I don't know where them really a fight over in a Craigtown. Zinc fences, gullies, and trenches. In fact, Craigtown look way worse now than it used to look about 10 years ago. So a lot of these garrison communities are taking 10 steps backward, and it's all because of crime and violence. So people are saying, boy, Pumbles a pick side, which it would have seemed that way there. But guess what? Who put her wish for she there? Who makes she gain the popularity in the community? That's the MP would I even know about her. For put her in the space as the elected councillor for the community. I want to see a man put her there, man. Yeah, man. And I don't know fully well the type of person that she was, is, and probably forever will be. I don't know about the history of criminality in a fair family and everyone that surrounds her. I don't know about her criminal son, where police did have a lick with. I don't know about her daughter, where uncle there would be a criminal and I saw her daughter end up lose her 3 points in the Gideon. So I don't know the type of person that a councillor is, was, and sadly, probably forever will be. We still not gonna write her off because we still know, say, there is always a way, and sometimes even the most evilous can change. But we have to see that happen first. So Ikytaul people, you know I reap exactly what you sow. And you know really have to start check within on yourself, because you know sit back and allow these monsters to thrive in our community and grow, and now they have become thorns in your very own backs. So to thy own self, be true, and no need for start take responsibility for no actions. Yeah man, because of the actions we wanna take back then, it I reap the, I can't even call it benefits, but I reap exactly what I sow. And it's just so funny that now that things look grimy a certain type of way, and it don't really matter who, man just get slapped with left, right and center, have some of no Gigi in our boots, because you know say phone time can come at any time. So now I speak out against the very same thing we did love the most and probably still do, is the crime and violence and the criminal elements in your areas. Put them criminally upon some pedestal, see them as modern day heroes. How put them which part them there, that's them can blossom and become the monsters that they are today, and has become a thorn in your very own backs. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, look within. Yeah, man. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the not-so-violent parish of St. Mary, but 1 and 2 knockings and clappings are going on St. Mary for the past couple of months, and it don't look good on that particular police division. Now, the St. Mary police is probing a double fatal knockings and clappings in the Free Hill community of St. Mary early Sunday morning. Now, the man them will end up lose them 3 points is this man presently on your screen identified as 48-year-old firefighter Gary Samuels, and this 26-year-old man identified as Barrington Clark. Now, this story really funny a certain type of way, because certain things just now add up. So what has been reported is that the attack was carried out by criminal elements posing as police officers. Now, the police report stated that Barrington Clark and his common law wife were at home sometime around 1:30 a.m. when they heard a portion takan start beat. It sounded as if it was coming from the lower floor of their 2-story dwelling. It is said that the persons, the criminal elements, then came upstairs to the 2nd floor where they were and shouted, "Police." So it is reported now that Barrington Clark proceeded to open the door, and the criminal element entered the room and asked him about someone. It is said that the criminal elements then opened gunfire, hitting Barrington Clark all over his upper body and head. It is said that the attackers then fled, and Barrington Clark's common law wife went downstairs, and that is where she discovered the body of the firefighter identified as Gary Samuels. Now, it is said that an alert was made by the common law wife of Clark, and he was rushed to the Port Mary Hospital where he succumbed to injuries. It is said that a police team visited the crime scene where the firefighter, that's Samuels, was found laying face down in his underpants with a portion taken up wounds all over the upper body and head. The police stated that several spent casings and also live rounds was seen near his body. Now this brother here is said to be a firefighter. So it seems as if, obviously, them slap with him first before them go upstairs and go can up Barrington Clark. Now everybody I wonder who was really the target for the criminal elements them. Is it that them coming at the house a search for somebody else and unfortunately them two man are dead and never know who them a search or them never see who them come for see and them just can up them two man there since them done at the house already? Or was it that one of them two man there was the intended target of the criminal elements? Now on the Spot News Media will most definitely be making some checks into this one because something right here so. Something definitely right here so. But anyway, my peeps, remember if you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.